Hello everybody! Oh, just realized. One thing that I forgot to do while setting up was move my mic. I was like, I've got everything ready. We're gonna go live, and then I went... I forgot one thing. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Hello, Zelkani, Andrea, and Red Eye. Hello and welcome. God, I feel like... I don't know why. It feels like it's been forever since the last live stream. I don't know what it is. I think this week has just been insane. I've been just working hard on the Musume videos, so of course that means that I've just not had as much time to do things that I want to. Like play video games for fun. What is that? What is playing video games for fun? I do it for work. But in all honesty, I've actually been having a good time making the Musume videos lately. I feel like I'm actually starting to catch up. I know in the last update video I said that I felt like I was very far behind. I still feel like I am behind-ish. Because I like to have all 4 of the Musume videos done before May. That way I can kind of do a little bit of extra stuff and enjoy everyone else's content, whoever's participating in it. But yeah, this year I'm probably going to be working on videos until the halfway point in May, probably, and then I'll have everything ready to go, and I am so excited. The weather's actually pretty decent today. It's a little chilly when you're in the shade, but out in the sun, it is quite warm. I've got my flannel shirt on just because we have the windows open. We've got a nice breeze coming through the house. Hello, Mario, and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Samurai Warriors 3 on PS3, and I still have so many freaking stories to play through. Man, I have a lot to do. So, yeah, we're gonna jump in and play a bit more. It's good to hear. Excuse me. I feel like I wanted to show something off in the collection that I got recently, but I can't for the life of me remember what that is. I did build this during the last... Whoopsies. I built this in the last build day at... there's a local hobby shop that does Gunpla build days. So I built this Cubelay, and the next kit that I'm going to be building is the God Gundam to have a matching, like, pose, to kind of make a reference to the first Dynasty Warriors Gundam, where Puru 2, I posted a TikTok short of it, that one of my favorite cutscenes in that game. After Samurai Warriors 3, would I consider doing Warriors Orochi 1 or 2? I'd probably more so lean towards Orochi Z, just because I still have a lot left to do in that, and for Orochi 1 and 2, I don't really have a whole lot to do. Orochi 2, I think I just need to max out people's proficiencies. I've got everything unlocked, I've got all of the achievements popped, so Orochi 2 is going to be a tough sell for me to jump back into when I have Z, because that game is just so much better. What are the 2 extra modes in PS3? I know there's a... it's kind of like a precursor to Chronicle mode, or the Chronicles games, where you kind of play through history, like the historical proceedings as your custom character. But you can pick any character. It doesn't have to be your custom character, if I remember correctly. I might play it live on stream, but I want to get all of the character-specific stories done first. Z isn't the same as both Orochi 1 and 2. I mean, pretty much. How about Strike Force 1 and 2? I do have Strike Force 2. There's my copy of regular Strike Force. Try to get it so that the light doesn't frickin' mess with me. I need to figure out what to do with this ring light, because goddamn it makes me look so fucking white. Not that I help myself. But yeah, there's my copy of Strike Force, English. And then there's my copy of Strike Force 2. Try to frickin' light. Yeah, you can kind of see. Fucking piece of shit. But anyways, I have it. It is a possibility. It is a possibility. I find Strike Force and those sort of games to be more fun with people. Like with friends. So, I don't know. I'd have to round up some people to play with me, or just not have as good of a time. Really want to see Strike Force 2? Well, maybe I'll put it on the next poll. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, why don't we just jump into it? Let's actually get into the gameplay, because yeah, we're gonna want to actually play the game. Any good gaming stores on PEI? Oh, taking short trip in June. Well, we don't really have any video game stores. A lot of the local stuff is mostly like hobby shop, card games, and that sort of stuff. Really, the only game shops that we have that I go to are GameStop, obviously, Best Buy, Walmart. The only one other than that is a pawn shop called Most Wanted. It's on Allen Street, and it's honestly, it's one of the best places that I've found games for. Actually, I got two recently. Let's go back to full view. I got Astria Ascending for PS5. Stupid light. Let's just... Oh no, it's still hard to see. But I got Astria Ascending. That was $20, and then I got the new Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for $30. This is going for like... Still going for like 70, 80 bucks. Though it'll go on sale for a pretty decent price here and there. But yeah, Most Wanted is really the only place on PEI other than the usual retailers. But I would highly recommend checking out EM Cards and Collectible. That's where I go to do the Gunpla build days. There is Comic Hunter is another place that I tend to go to. That one's downtown. There is another place that sells model kits if you're interested in Gunpla called Great Hobbies. It's in Stratford. But yeah, There's a handful of nice places to go to if you want some nerdy stuff, but if you're specifically looking for video games, there's not a whole lot of selection here, unfortunately. But yeah, I haven't actually played Astria Ascending, but I did start playing Rift Apart the other day, and my god, that game looks so good. Like, if you want to see what the PS5 is capable of, that's the game that I would suggest. Not like Cyberpunk or Spider-Man. I don't know about Horizon or God of War. I haven't played the new ones yet. But Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is so good. Anyways, we've been live for 20 minutes, and we haven't even played a stage yet. So let's actually jump into it. I don't know what character I'm going to play as because I haven't really played this in a very long time, so I don't know what characters I've actually finished. Used to not having many options? Good. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, I'd recommend checking out, if you like anime and that sort of stuff, EM, Cards and Collectible. That's where I get a lot of my manga, anime figures. I was just there on Friday. I made the stupid decision to go there on Friday. It was Friday Night Magic, so it was way too busy. I was like, oh, I'll pop in and say hi to whoever's working that day, and then I was like, oh, this was a bad decision. But I did pick up, let's show off one last thing. I did pick up this nice bunny figure of Ram from ReZero, which I still haven't watched yet, but it's a bunny figure. I wanted a bunny figure for the collection, and that's the first one that I ever got. It was like $46, I think is what it was. So I went in and I was like, maybe it won't be expensive. I was like, if it's less than 50, I'll buy it. I was expecting 70, so I was expecting not to buy it. And it was less than 50, so I was like, yep, that's mine now. Wife's cousin lives in Charlottetown? Oh, nice. Okay, who do I want to play as? I kind of want to continue Ginchio's story. Most characters seem to have at least gone through one stage. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with Ranmaru. We're gonna go on the easiest difficulty because language barrier is gonna make it hard enough to make sure we survive. Suggest Modachika or Munashige. I've actually finished Munashige's story. I'm gonna guess there's only a few more stages for Ranmaru, so after Ranmaru, absolutely Modachika. We'll do that. He's actually one of my favorite characters to play as, because the whole guitar thing, I actually haven't played my guitar seriously in so freaking long, but I used to give myself his weapon if I were to create myself as a character in these games. I think now, who do I usually go with now? I forget. Because it's been so long since I've actually played Samurai Warriors 4 Empires. So I don't know who I would give myself now. I thought he was going to be like Jotaro. Let's skip the story parts. We can't understand anything. Should I skip the cutscenes, guys? Do you want to see the cutscenes? I think this is going to be the best one. I think I've got everything equipped with the best for now. Yeah, I think the 40 is the speed. And the speed is all I care about. I don't care about dealing damage as I run into people. The only design that I don't like Montachica in is Samurai Warriors 2. That's the only outfit that I'm not as big of a fan of. And it's mostly because it's not, like, it doesn't have that same sort of, like, alternative style to it. And this game looks so freaking good. Like, oh, I wish this came out in English. Guys, there's so many games that we didn't get. And one of these days, I will do an import report on this. Because not only did we not get this on PS3, we also didn't get it on PSP. So there were two versions of this game that we didn't get. Plus, there is the Extreme Legends version on Wii that we didn't get. Samurai Warriors 2 was your first Samurai Warriors game? Well, that's good because you started with arguably the lowest point. And the nice thing with Samurai Warriors is, like, their lowest point is this, which is not a bad game. Like, I remember people saying it's practically like Dynasty Warriors 6. This is the worst Samurai Warriors game ever, and no, it's not even close to Dynasty Warriors 6. I would probably say I would come back to this more than, like, Dynasty Warriors 2, which I would... No, I'd go back to Dynasty Warriors 6 more than 2. Let's be honest. 2 feels like an arcade game to me. I still think it would be awesome to make a custom arcade cabinet and put Dynasty Warriors 2 in it. Even if, like, all it was a CRT, a PS2, and, like, an arcade stick for the PS2. Because then you could just, like, switch up the game whenever you wanted. But my issue is, like, there's no reason to play Dynasty Warriors 2 after you've played through a couple of stories. Like, there's no reason. A lot of pretty good stuff never left Japan. Yeah, unfortunately. Sengoku Basara. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Not only did we never get Sengoku Basara 2, we never got 3 Utage. We never got 4 Sumeragi. Sanada Yukimura then. Like, there's just so many freaking games. And that's why I started up Import Report. I gotta do another episode someday. Maybe after I look into upgrading my PC, I'll start planning out the next episode. I do gotta say, though, Samurai Warriors 3 does feel slower than Samurai Warriors 2. I don't know what it is. It's not as bad as on the Wii. The Wii is the worst to play this on. Oh, excuse me. I was actually thinking the other day, should I just unplug my Wii U? And just be like, I don't care about Xenoblade Chronicles X. But, like, I want to play through it. Like, that game has been on my list to play for so long. And it's just one of those games that's just... I just want to play it. Oh, it's telling me to go this way? Call my horse, I guess. But is that an... Oh no, that's just enemy troops. I thought that was an X blocking my path there. Okay. This stage is a little hard to navigate. Oh, this game started the whole, decreasing the volume of the music as you're running around when there's no battles going on. That, I'm not a big fan of that. That does not feel good to me. Oh yeah, I love the Samurai Warriors 3 designs. The slow pace was not a design choice. The worst other games stuck in Japan for years, but we know eventually they'll release for years. I actually didn't mind the first Samurai Warriors Chronicles on 3DS. Like, that wasn't a bad game. I wish we got the second one. Like, we got the first and the third. We didn't get the second. Don't know why. Maybe it was because the version on 3DS didn't sell very well. And the only reason why they brought over the third was because the Vita? I don't know. But they brought it over on the 3DS, so... I don't know. Shit doesn't make sense, is what I'm saying. I wish I knew what these messages were saying. Oh. Well then, that makes me question it even more. That is one Samurai Warriors game that I still need to add to the collection, though, is the second Chronicles game. Which also brings up another thing. They called it Samurai Warriors Chronicles, then Chronicles 2nd, and then Chronicles 3. Like, they should have called it Chronicles 3rd, just to keep the naming convention the same. Yeah. I feel like they could have made way more money if they didn't keep it Wii exclusive in North America. I wonder, though, if there was some sort of contract to keep Samurai Warriors 3 on the Wii exclusively in North America and Europe. Like, That has to be the only reason, because, like, why wouldn't they put out Samurai Warriors 3 on one of the best-selling consoles of the generation? Well, best-selling modern console for, like, that was advertised for gamers. Yeah, I still have my physical of Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. And I wish... I don't like how once you kill the leader of the group, the others just start running away. See, like, I don't like that these guys start running. Guess I'll take this guy out. He looks like he's a target of some sort. Yeah, I was very jealous about how many games the European market got physical, because I'm still not a big fan of buying digital games, but like if they're on a good enough sale now, I'll buy them for digital instead of physical. But I always prefer to grab a physical copy if I can. That's one of the reasons why I grabbed the Ratchet & Clank game. Is because, like, usually you'll see it on sale for about $40. Like, it goes on a pretty decent sale here and there, but to see a physical copy for $30, I was like, hell yeah. I enjoy me some Ratchet & Clank. I still need to play through, like, the classics. I've never actually finished a Ratchet & Clank game, but I really liked the PS4 one, and I was very disappointed that we only got the one. So hopefully this is, like, the PS5 version is gonna be, or the PS5 game is gonna be the start of an ongoing series. My opinion, whether they probably could have released Samurai Warriors 3 said as a definitive edition for the Wii U, since the console is powerful. That would have been nice, and then we could have had Murasame Castle in HD. But no. They could have also done that on the Switch. But I do think it's a little late for them to release another port of this game. I could see them maybe porting over, like actually releasing Samurai Warriors 4 in English on Switch. Maybe Warriors Odyssey 3 will still come out on the Switch at some point. Maybe. Who knows? But I do think that Samurai Warriors 3 is not well sought after. But I would love to have a way to play it in 1080p with a little bit of a better performance, because every now and then it'll drop some frames, but overall, this is probably one of the best running Warriors games on this console. When there's a lot going on, yeah, it kind of chugs a little bit, but for the most part, it's not too bad. But it also runs a little slower than some other Samurai Warriors games, so like the combat feels slower, feels a little bit more stiff. Also, Samurai Warriors 3 Empires looks like it has one of the most intense, like, systems, where you're almost building your own village, which is what I got inspiration from with one of the extra modes if I were to make Dynasty Warriors 10, which if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. But I kind of described, like, it's almost like ambition mode, but you have to do these smaller, where am I going? How do I get over there? Oh. But, like, you're doing these smaller, oh, the thing is up. But, yeah, you're doing, like, these smaller stages in order to get materials that you use to upgrade facilities, that sort of stuff, and then you do these larger scale battles to gain allies and like bring on more villagers and that sort of stuff. And I think that would be really cool. Like, you can pick your facilities that you have, merchants can kind of come and go. Same with your allies. If you don't treat them well enough, they might, like, revolt against you. Like, I think that would be a really cool extra mode to work off of. Like fighting in quicksand. No patch? There's no English patch for this game? I mean, it's a Warriors game. It's not like there's a lot that you're gonna miss out on. The biggest thing will be, I feel like there are secret weapons in this game. So that might be a little tough, but you can always look up guides and that sort of stuff. And what I use is Google Translate. Like, I just pull up Google Translate on my phone, and you can use the camera to read the text, and it'll translate that way. The only thing is, like, if the text is super stylized in the font, it won't recognize it. So that is one drawback of that. Like, it wouldn't be able to translate the logo. Alright, let's go up here and kill this guy. I wonder if that'll drop the bridge to the other boat. Need to play Sanctuary Battle. One of these days. I mean, I played through the first stage, maybe, and it wasn't too bad. Isn't there a PS4 game? Or is that something completely different? Oh, am I supposed to kill 100 people or get 100 combo? God damn it. I hope that time limit isn't, like, if you don't get this, the stage is over kind of thing. Yeah, base Samurai Warriors 3 had a bunch of stories removed for some reason. Like, that's one of the reasons why I was so disappointed in Samurai Warriors 3 and Samurai Warriors 2, because it's like, a lot of these characters are important to the story. Okuni not getting a story in Samurai Warriors 2, that's fine, but Ranmaru should have got a story. And I am kind of disappointed that Goemon was never included until Samurai Warriors 4, where he still had a Samurai Warriors 1 outfit. And same with Musashi and Kojiro being taken out of Samurai Warriors 3, being brought back in Samurai Warriors 4, again, only in their Samurai Warriors 2 outfits. Like, that is, like, an unfortunate choice. I missed out on something. At least, not completing that mission didn't make me lose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's a different game. But for me, like, Goemon, Musashi, and Kojiro, I'm okay with them being characters who just didn't have stories. Like, that would have been fine. What I don't get is why they were completely omitted from these games. And, like, leave it to Ranmaru to be the one to get the short end of the stick all of the time, because he was omitted from Samurai Warriors 5, a story about Nobunaga. And, like, you can't have Nobunaga without his #1 fuckboy. Like, you can't. You can't do that. Yamete kudasai. Oh. I wasn't expecting Ranmaru to say that. How many stories are in a finished? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 2 more. Yeah, we got 2 more for Ranmaru. Especially when No got to stay. I know. And with Yasuke being brought in, like, you could have absolutely had a really good opportunity to have rivals that want to be, like, the best right-hand man to Nobunaga. Like, that would have been such a cool dynamic. Especially if they played into the fact that, you know, Ranmaru and Nobunaga kind of, you know, had something going on. Because then it could be like Ranmaru kind of had that, like, romantic side to it, where he wants to be Nobunaga's right-hand man because he thinks that that's how he gets to be Nobunaga's romantic interest, whereas Yasuke thinks being his right-hand man means that, you know, he's under Nobunaga's wing, and, you know, that sort of thing. Like, they have a different idea of what the end goal is. Koei, just give me money. I've got good ideas. Fuck. I don't know if Demon Slayer would have been good as a Musou game, but I think an action-adventure game would have been awesome. Like, they could have just given us the combat system that they gave us for the fighting game. Gave us the stages that we're, like, running through anyways throughout the story, and just have random demons pop out of nowhere, and then you can have this, like, pseudo arena fighter for the bosses, where it's just the controls from the regular game. Like, I feel like that would have been a better choice for Demon Slayer. I'm not saying Demon Slayer wouldn't work as a Musou game. I think it would. I just think, like, a better way to tell the story would be in an action-adventure RPG kind of thing. Too much sexual tension between Nobu and Mitsuhide. Just kiss. No, in Samurai Warriors 5 is barely present. She dies way too early, I don't think. I thought she was very present. Like, she plays an integral role in everything. I also find her character and personality to be that much better. Like, she is a tool being used by her father, and, like, Nobunaga's trying to break her out of that shell of that expectation of what she is supposed to be, and, like, the two of them, like, slowly getting closer and closer and closer until her untimely demise, which breaks Nobunaga. I love that aspect of the story. I thought that was great. And honestly, if they continue doing those sort of adaptations where it's like they are still remaining relatively true to the progress of the story, but they make subtle changes like that, I'm gonna be absolutely behind almost any game that they put out. I keep saying it, and I will not stop saying it. Koei Tecmo have become much better at telling a story in a Musou game. Should have been, like, Bleach Soul Resurrection. Well, Soul Resurrection is kind of like a Musou game anyways. I forget how Sanctuary Battle played out, but I feel like that was less of a Musou-like game, if I recall correctly. But, like, I also thought Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was going to be better, or, like, closer to, like, what I'm envisioning would be for Demon Slayer. I mean, 99% of Musou characters are hot. Let's be honest. Koei knows what they're doing with character design. If they're not hot, there's a reason behind it. Like, judging from the looks of this area, Katsuye is leading the battle. I have no sweet clue. I wish I could read Japanese. I kind of want to learn. I've been tempted to start, like, just Duolingo as something to, like, establish the learning process. But I've just not got around to it, and, like, the time is another thing. Right now, time is not on my side. Like, I feel like I should recognize some characters by this point just from, like, surrounding myself so much with this stuff, but the reading part, I have no sweet clue. At least with, like, if I hear it, I might be able to recognize one or two words. Similar to, like, listening to French. You know, living in Canada, you eventually start establishing, like, a little bit of knowledge on French. Especially, like, growing up in a school system where, like, there are things that they say in English and in French. Is this, walkable? It is walkable. The water looks surprisingly good for a PS3 game. Until the light starts hitting it, then you're like, but, like, looking over here, that looks really good. You know, just name off every character in the game. You'll cover your bases. Yue Ying wasn't supposed to be ugly, if I recall correctly. She was supposed to be absolutely gorgeous, but her father spread this rumor that she was ugly so that, like, no, men wouldn't just, like, start throwing themselves at him, being like, let me marry your daughter. And then Zhuge Liang, because I think she wore, like, some sort of veil or something to hide her face, and Zhuge Liang just liked her that much that he wanted to marry her. He didn't care if she was ugly. Sometimes I hate that I'm the type of Musou player that likes to kill every foot soldier on the map. Because, like, those people running away, I want to go chasing after them and kill them all. Oh, I wanted to do it this way. Yeah! Not gonna lie, it feels odd seeing the old moveset after being used to Samurai Warriors 4's combat system. I don't like how overpowered the hyper attacks are. Like, I wouldn't mind if the hyper attacks were debuffed, like, a lot. But, yeah, I feel like there's a lot more to work out so that it feels better balanced. Oh, should I be going up there? I feel like I should be. But I want to kill all these people. Game. Don't give me a bunch of enemies if I'm not allowed to kill them all. I should have gone up there. Oh, shit. See, Makazan? This is exactly... I don't mind, you know, the weaker characters becoming stronger because of hyper attacks, because I don't like using the super weak characters. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Gracia, however her name is pronounced, until she got hyper attacks. But I'm actually going to take a quick little break, but I will be back. And we're back. I just wanted to grab some chips, because I'm getting a little snackish. Dill pickle. Phenomenal. Covered Bridge is the brand. These are the best dill pickle chips. Man. A close second best dill pickle chip was this one that I picked up from like a dollar store. And they've never had it back. I forget the name of the brand, but it was some like generic white guy name, like Bob's or Jack's, something like that. Like super generic, super white, like just very unassuming. And I was like, you know what? It was this giant bag too, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I like dill pickle. It was $9 for the whole bag, and that thing lasted me. I ate it like I ate some every single day, and I ended up like that lasted me probably about a week and a half to 2 weeks, having about this much every day. Oh man, could you imagine if Samurai Warriors 3 costumes were in Samurai Warriors 4 or Warriors Orochi 4? Man. The absolute disappointment. I never really liked her moveset. Not until Samurai Warriors 4. I feel like there is a way that you can make her weapon like fit her and her personality and be a little bit more useful. I knew she was Christian, didn't know about that. Oh, Kanbei was Christian? His outfit kind of makes a bit more sense. I think I need to kill that last officer before the... Oh, no. We got the floodgates. Or the dam, or the barrier, or whatever. Ah. Ooh, level up. I miss Samurai Warriors 2, where it had the experience as one of the bars, so that you could see how close you were to a level up. Like, sometimes, if I was close to finishing a stage, and I was also very close to a level up. And there was a gate captain on the other side of the map. I would actually run over to that gate captain. Like, I would make a point to go kill that gate captain. Oh. Well, I'll know not to leave Mitsuhide to die. We'll use our horse a little bit more. We don't talk about the Korean campaign here. Man, it would be nice to see them touch on more than just Japanese and Chinese history. Like, I still think it would be great if Japan actually took a stab at making a Legends of Troy game. Hey, where do you think you're going, buddy? That's what I thought. Take this guy out right away. Again, I don't want Mitsuhide to die. That sounds like he's getting pretty close. Open them gates, bro! Oh, fuck. There was an actual gate captain. This will be overkill, but I don't care. Okay, he's not as close to death as I thought he would be, but still, good to play it safe. Oh, that's slow down. How many characters it would need to make interesting on the Korean side? I mean, it would just be nice to see them do more with more original stuff with the Musou franchise instead of like anime spin-offs and game spin-offs and the usual Dynasty and Samurai. Like, there's a lot of rumors going around that Dynasty Warriors 10 may be the last Dynasty Warriors, and like, I would really say that it's going to depend on sales. If it doesn't sell like gangbusters, I feel like it's not going to. I think it is going to be the last. But if it sells, if it is a massive hit, then and only then do I think that the Dynasty Warriors franchise is going to continue. But either way, I think the Musou franchise should still continue. The big thing is, I would like to see them start taking on more original stuff. I would love to see them tackle Egyptian history, even mythology. Like, could you imagine a Journey to the West Warriors game? Or, Suikoden? Fensheng Yanyi would be another good, story for them to tell. I just feel like there's a lot that they could do. Imagine if they make a Samurai Warriors RPG, turn-based even. I think we were having this conversation in the last stream or the stream before, but could you imagine if Gust and Omega Force do this sort of collab where Omega Force does an Atelier Warriors game, and then Gust does a Dynasty Warriors RPG. I would be 1,000% behind all of that. And it feels like that's just kind of a no-brainer at this point. You could use the character, the facial designs for the Dynasty Warriors characters, but then Gust could make their own costumes, which could eventually become DLC in the next Dynasty Warriors game. I mean, this shit sells itself! Come on! Go away! Ah! Maybe I need to make another big video. Talk about Gust and how fucking great they are at making RPGs. And Omega Force and how great they are at these hack and slash Muso games. And how there is an absolute missed opportunity in the market for them to make this game. These two games that are connected but not connected. Fuck. You're not having news for any Muso games, actually. Maybe it's because they... Excuse me. Well, we don't know for sure if this new Fate Samurai game is going to be in the realm of Muso. Kind of like Persona 5 Strikers and Dragon Quest Heroes, where they're not Muso games, but they're in that same sort of realm. It could be that with the new Fate game. I have a feeling that's what we're going to get. Actually, just judging by the gameplay that or whatever we've seen in the trailers, it may be closer to Token Rambu Warriors, where it's not these giant battlefields, but who knows? We know literally nothing. I don't know which one to play, Ryza 2, Lua, Varus. If you've played Ryza 1, 100% go into Ryza 2. The whole Ryza series is incredible. And the payoff in the story, I want to talk about Ryza 2, and like, I've finished Ryza 2. I've platinumed it. I've platinumed 1 as well. And I want to finish 3 and platinum it. But on top of all of that, I just want to, like, I want to do a full review of them, because there's some aspects of those games that I think is so incredible and so well done. And the ending to Ryza 2 is so good. It's so well put together. So I won't spoil it for anybody, but I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Yeah, that is one thing. Every game kind of has its own alchemy system. Rises is the one that I like the most. God damn these chips. So fucking good. Ooh. Don't worry. I'm not going to spoil it. But you should fucking play it. I will threaten everyone until they've played that game. It is so good. Okay, now what of these do I actually want to upgrade? Alright, phone. Google Translate. Bring up the camera. Oh, we want to... Shit. I have it translating the opposite way. Weapon attack power increased. Fuck yeah. Yes. 100%. What's this one? Increased normal attack range. Yes. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. That's Muso. Increase the power of shots and shock waves. Don't need that one. Attribute attacks are activated with a certain probability for Muso. Okay. See, this is how I play my Japanese games. Alright. Yeah, we'll do this one and this one. What does this do? I don't know how to get the better crystals, but yeah. Last stage for Ranmaru.
そこに戦なき地平があると。だからこそ苛烈な戦を戦ってきた。しかし、ここに何のために来た？何のため？信長に従う気ならここにはおらぬはず。お前は俺に何を決めても
Still
らいたい。
playing even with a broken string.
お前が踏みにじってきた一切の事物がお前になせと言ってお前が真に望むこと。
Fun story. Oh. Broke another. Still playing. Well, tuning. He's likely breaking them on purpose. But, I actually... Fun story. I actually had to play with a broken string during a live performance once. Back when I was in high school, I played trumpet and guitar for the school band. There were 3 bands in total. There was the concert band, which was like your usual orchestra kind of stuff. We didn't have any strings. That was the big thing, was like we had woodwinds, brass, and percussion. We didn't have any strings. Then we had the jazz band, which is where I played guitar. And that was just like, you know, your swing, your jazz, your blues, that sort of stuff. But then we also had a show band, which was more rock-oriented. And I played guitar in that as well. And I broke the string. So we always performed in order where it was like the concert band, then the jazz band, then the show band, whenever we did our performances for the whole school. So I broke my string during one of the songs in the jazz band. I think it was the jazz band, one of the jazz band songs. My string broke. And it was specifically, I feel like it was my B string, so it's like the second last string. So, like it's not a super important string if you're playing like basic chords. So I was able to at least play most of the jazz stuff, most of the show band stuff without that string. But one of the songs for the show band, I had a guitar solo in. And yeah, that didn't go over well, at least in my head, because then I was like, okay, well, I could probably do this. So the song was Easy by the Commodores, and like I'm pretty sure the first note is the first note of the guitar solo is on the B string. If it's not on the B string, it's on the G string, and then the second note is on the B string, because it's like So instead, what I had to do was I had to play anything on the B string on either the E or the G string and transpose it in my head, like on the fly. And apparently nobody noticed that I had broken a string. So that's my fun story. I actually had a lot of fun playing music back then. I don't really make a whole lot of music now because I'm so busy with this stuff. But I want to. I want to make music again because it is fun. It's a lot of fun. And I would love to start writing music again. But again, time is a big thing. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, shit. I have the live chat on my phone. And it wasn't updating properly. There we go. We got it. I was like, nobody's said anything since I checked the translation. Alright, Andrea, thanks for coming out. Have a good night. Oh my god, I'm attacking our guys. I should probably actually be making my way to where it's telling me to go. Do one of these. does this do for me? Oh, there was still one guy that I didn't kill. Shit. There we go. Alright. Try to make it in 13 seconds to where it's telling me to go. Oh, was that the thing that I was supposed to do within 13 seconds? Did I do it? Did I do the thing that I'm supposed to do? I should probably use the special moves as well. Activate this again. I miss the special stances of Samurai Warriors 2. Those were cool, in my opinion. And Samurai Warriors 3 doesn't have a City of Flowers version, right? I don't remember ever hearing one. I remember there, like, Samurai Warriors 1, 2, and 4 had it as a DLC. But it just feels like City of Flowers is one of those songs that you have to have in a Samurai Warriors game. Having horse summoning button over. Oh my god, the slowdown. Oh yeah, like if I had to choose between the special stances and horse summoning, I would 100% pick horse summoning. But, like, I should be able to have both. That's why this is the worst Samurai Warriors game. It doesn't have City of Flowers. They also didn't have a City of Flowers in Samurai Warriors 5, which was so disappointing. Especially when they were like, we're going to the capital. I was like, it's gonna happen! But it didn't. That was so disappointing. Broke my string during a live performance once too, and I needed to play songs. It was the E1 and it was stressing as heck, but everything went nicely somehow. Which E? The high E or the low E? High E, I feel like you can kind of do without. Like, the guitar that I have right now is an Ibanez, and it doesn't have the high E string. But I mostly enjoy playing, like, metal and, like, new metal specifically. Oh, is this the first time I'm reaching red health? I don't need your items. Where we're going, we don't need no items. though I will probably need to use the items eventually. But yeah, if I broke my low E, I wouldn't be able to play the type of music I like playing, which tends to be like that more groove metal kind of new metal, post-grunge kind of stuff. I guess it really depends on what sort of genre you're playing. The high E, okay. High E isn't that bad. But I'm glad the performance went okay. Luckily, I haven't broke any other strings during a live performance, but I also haven't had many live performances since, like, university. I actually lost a lot of my recordings too when my hard drive broke, because I had all of my recordings on that hard drive. Because I went looking for a couple of songs because I was going to either show them off or if I still had the original recordings, maybe like try to re-record some stuff and release it, but yeah, I lost those recordings. Because there was one song that I never actually released. And if I remember correctly, the recording that I did, the only real thing that I needed to do was re-record the vocals. The guitar solo that I had in it was pretty good. Like, I had bass, a couple acoustic guitars, some different percussion, and I was really happy with it. It was just like the vocals would need to be re-recorded. I wanted to have some more harmonies. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get around to that eventually. Relearn how to play those songs and re-record them. For goodness sake, heal. No! I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, so I can be a little, brazen. Now, after I take this guy out, I'm gonna have to make sure that Nobunaga's not gonna die. Damn. That was very effective. Now, hopefully I can take these other officers out before Mitsuhide kills Nobunaga. Alright. Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare! And, yeah, there we go! Oh, this is a great Homoji stage.
強くなくては生きてはいけません。
I actually kind of prefer, no, not to, defect.
ラン、わらは置いて逃げよ。
これは
わらわに代わり、ランを守るのじゃ。
Alright, Mario. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
約束ですから。
Alright. I don't know who requested it, but it's Motochika time. I do love this outfit for him. Samurai Warriors 3 had some of the best costumes. Disappointed that we don't have at least one or two stages past the hypothetical scenarios. Like, oh yeah. God, I love Motochika. His moveset, like, it's not the greatest, but it has so much personality to it. And it just suits him too. Oh, yeah. I need to play more Chronicles 3. It's too bad the Chronicles games never came out on a console. I would have loved to play those in a better resolution, better graphics. I feel like there's still more for Samurai Warriors Chronicles 3 that I need to do. So maybe that'll be put on the next poll.
勝打ち取った
Oh. Orochi 3 is, it's kind of an in-between Hyper and, or no, yeah, it's kind of in between Vanilla and Hyper. So, you get a couple of extra characters. It's not Ultimate. So, Orochi 3 is one of those weird ones that has so many freaking different versions. It's like Warriors Orochi 3, Orochi 3 Special on PSP, Orochi 3 Hyper on Wii U, then Ultimate on all the other modern consoles, and then Ultimate Definitive Edition on PC. Like, yeah. I'm glad somebody referenced that. I honestly forgot about that video. Thank you for that trip down memory lane. Oh, they didn't go Kingdom Hearts 3. It wasn't that, or Kingdom Hearts on it. It's honestly not as bad as Kingdom Hearts, but could you imagine fucking... Oh my god. I remember playing Kingdom Hearts 1. I never finished it, my friend did, so I've seen the ending. I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts 2 or 3. I played the first little bit of the first DS game, 35 for 2 days, something like that. And then I finished all 3 routes in Birth by Sleep on the PSP, not the remaster. I have every Kingdom Hearts game on PS4 now, and I've been fucking meaning to play it, but I want to play it in chronological order, not in release order, but in the order in which the events are supposed to happen in the lore. So that means I have to recomplete Birth by Sleep again, and I just kind of don't wanna. I don't know if there's a translated patch. Yeah, there is an English patch for Orochi 3 on PSP, but it's not like a full patch. It only translates some things, and I think it's mostly menus, if I recall correctly. Oh, excuse me. I keep forgetting I don't have the full moveset yet. Need a few more level ups before that. I feel like I should start playing some more of the lesser-known Warriors games on stream. I would love to make content on the Pachinko, the Samurai Warriors Pachinko game, but it's just a fucking Pachinko game. I don't know what I would say about it. I don't like not having the full moveset. Like, that's such... I feel so handicapped when I don't have the full moveset. Because I'm so used to it. Like, if it was a different moveset, like, it wouldn't feel so bad, but I've played with the full moveset before. Is there a Pachinko of Samurai Warriors? What am I asking? Of course there is. Yeah, actually, even better than there being a Pachinko of Samurai Warriors. Even better. Let me grab this off of the shelf. Even better than just the existence of a Samurai Warriors Pachinko. They released the Pachinko machine on PS3. You can play Samurai Warriors Pachinko on PS3. And this is why the import report was created. So I can talk about shit like that being released in Japan and not in North America. Not in Europe or anywhere else. We've been robbed, folks. Robbed of an insanely prestigious game like Samurai Warriors Pachinko. Absolutely robbed. Fuck. Oh, there's an officer right behind me. Not even surprised. I don't know, Temp Anon. Have you experienced perfect happiness? Because I have. And it's only because I own that game. The West really got robbed from Koei. Oh, fuck.
そなたの働き覚えておくぞ。
I've never played a Toho game. I think we own one for the Switch, but I've never played it. Is there a Toho game I should check out? I'm not really big into, like, the bullet hells. I don't mind shoot 'em ups. Bullet hells are kind of another story. Can you even swim in this game? I don't think so, no. This is just a traditional Warriors game, no ladder climbing, no swimming. Oh my god, could you imagine if they re-released the pachinko machine on PC? Oh my god. Koei, make it happen. I don't care about getting Dynasty Warriors 10 or Dynasty Warriors 2 through 5 HD or Samurai Warriors 3Z in English. What I care about most is a modern port of Samurai Warriors Pachinko. There's a Toho fighting game for the PS4. Oh. What's it called? I'll have to check it out. Because I've been meaning to get into Toho. Because I love the music. Isn't Bad Apple from a Toho game? Because that song fucking slaps. Especially the metal cover with Richard E.B. and Christina V. Careful what you wish. Knowing my luck, this would be the only time they listen to me. Oh my god, yes! A Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires on PC would absolutely be amazing. Well, at least you can still buy Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires if you really want to. Like, if you have a PS3, you have a way to buy Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. It is a trial and a half, because you need to log in on PC, get a temporary password, because you can't just log into PSN anymore. And you have to add funds to your account through the PC, because the PS3 and Vita stores don't accept your credit card information anymore. So yeah, it's some hoops to fucking jump through. But at least there's a way to buy it. Unlike Pirate Warriors 1 and 2 and all those games DLC. And, I think Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 1 can no longer be bought on any console. Unless you get it physical, and the DLC is gone. I actually had to go back through my purchase history on my 360 in order to get all of the costumes for, Fist of the North Star downloaded. Which reminds me, I do also need to buy the DLC for Ken's Rage 2 before that gets delisted. Also, I feel like... Oh no. The Wii U shop is gone. I just realized the Wii U would have been the best console to play Ken's Rage 2 on. Fuck. Now I'm gonna have to import a Japanese Wii U. Fuck. They didn't release Ken's Rage 2 on physically on in Europe for Wii U, did they? Did 4 Vanilla and 4 Empires release on PC in Japan? Because if it didn't release in Japan, I can understand why they didn't release it in the West on Steam. Alright, Demi Fiend. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed your time. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Ken's Rage 2. They didn't. I'm gonna guess you guys are saying they didn't come out on Steam for 4 Empires and 4 Vanilla. Either that or you're saying no, Ken's Rage 2 didn't come out on Wii U physically in Europe. Both of those sound like things you could say no to. Okay.
謙信の策にはまり多くの兵を失ってしまうとは上杉勢の水攻め信長殿が孤立しているしてやられた信長この劣勢どうあらぬ砦を奪い関を破砕せよ堤防を壊し水位を下げる思い切った判断
But yeah, the main reason why I was talking about Ken's Rage 2 on Wii U is because the Wii U can output native 1080p. Ken's Rage 2 doesn't seem to have any physical... There is a Japanese physical release. Digital only on Wii U and PS3. Fuck. But I know that there is a physical Wii U release in Japan. So that just means that if I want the best gameplay footage for Ken's Rage 2, I'm gonna have to import a fucking Wii U. The things that I go through. just to get the best gameplay footage for videos. It'll probably be better for me to just, when I upgrade my PC, figure out how to run RPCS3 and run Ken's Rage 2 that way. It'll probably run even better than running it on the Wii U. Trilogy? There's way more than 3. Just pirate or at least soft mod your Wii U to play imports. Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to destroy my Wii U accidentally. Because, like, the Wii U that I have is, it's the special, Zelda Wind Waker version. And I know the console itself isn't special, it's the tablet, but still, I don't want to ruin my console accidentally because I'm not confident enough in my abilities to mod. It also says had a 360 American retail release though. Yeah, I have it on 360. I just need to get the DLC. So I have that version at least. Well. Hey, Leonid. I'm doing well. Yeah. I got it specifically so that I could play Hyrule Warriors with the Legend of Zelda tablet. That was the only reason why I got the Wind Waker version. Because I held out to get a Wii U. I held out for so long. And then I finally got one when Hyrule Warriors was announced. And then I held out until I could find a Wind Waker one. So that I could play that. And honestly, Wind Waker on the Wii U is amazing, but we need a Switch version of that and Twilight Princess. And it just makes so much sense to put it out on Switch as well for Twilight Princess, because you could have the Wii controls with the Joy-Cons. Tomorrow I'll post some screenshots of Muso Orochi Z with the reshade. Oh, nice! I'm looking forward to that because I want to play Orochi Z on RPCS3, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work on my computer. I followed a walkthrough on how to set it up, but it just didn't work, unfortunately. And I was doing this last year when I was preparing for the Dynasty Warriors Gundam reviews, because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get all of this shit on PS3 and 360. I know that they can look better. Oh, you're playing the PC version? I still need to get the PC version. That's the only version that I'm missing of Orochi 1 and 2 and Z. Yes, and Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X is the only reason why I'm keeping my Wii U plugged in right now. I really, really want to play it. I've done one live stream of it so far. I'm tempted to do another live stream at some point, because I want to play through it, but at the same time I'm just like, you know what? I kind of just want to unplug the Wii U and be done with it. And just be like, Nintendo, release it on Switch already. Because, like, there is a mess of wires behind my setup. There is a lot of wires. And if I can unplug my Wii U, then that's a lot less wires for me to deal with.
軟骨の響きが誰ぞ助けてくれんか。
Ah. In the same boat as me, where it won't run. Though I have a feeling my issue is more on the setup side. I feel like I messed something up, but even, like, uninstalling it, going through it again, like, that didn't help. But that's just, like, I'm questioning if it's a me issue because I just don't know how to set these things up. If the emulator is ready to go right from installation, I'm fine. But if it's like, oh, you need to download your BIOS and upload that, and you need to change these settings and those settings depending on the version of the BIOS that you have, and like all this fucking like setup stuff. Like, that's where I'm like, I can mess this up in an instant. And will. Oh. Okay. I guess we completed a mission by accident. This is the fun thing of playing a Japanese game. I do enjoy, though, that some people think that I can understand and read Japanese. Nope. Severely monolingual. These guys have, like, attack times 2 or something? I guess so. It's not gonna help them anyways. Throw out one of these. Oh, come on. Don't kill Kenshin. I still want to get this one officer. Oh, 2 officers. Okay. There we go. Grab these before taking him out. There we go. That's the Samurai Warrior's counterpart for red hair, Matsukaze. That's Keiji's horse. Tadakatsu doesn't have a special horse.
上杉が引いた今、次の狙いは我が鳥なき島か。まさか元近だろ。いや、そんなはずは。上等。俺たちは信長の先を行けばいい。違うか。異常な乱世、抗い尽くすまでだ。
All right, halfway point. Don't think we need to go to the shop for anything. We're literally just playing through the last 3 stages that we did with Ranmaru. Oh?
信長さん、私はこの道しか迷うな。声すらなくした者たちの魂に応える光秀。光秀。二手に分かれる。俺は東から本堂を目指す。敵は一人として逃がす。せせ
I think I remember playing this stage as Motochika on the Wii version, and it just like taking so long to play through. It feels like it's running a little bit faster, though I feel like the combat could do with like a little bit of a speed up. Just like 15 to 20% faster. Excuse me. Just getting back into Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, I'm really hopeful that if they make Samurai Warriors 6 that, you know, they expand on what they did with Samurai Warriors 5, because it was so good, but yeah, you can definitely tell that they cut corners and took shortcuts and that sort of stuff. And I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'm really excited for Musume. Hopefully those videos are also enjoyable. I've got some good, or well, what I think are good jokes in those videos. That's one thing that I've always tried to do with my videos, is just make them... I want to like find a nice balance between comedy and being informative still, because like it's still a review. Like by the end of the review, you should still be able to make a decision on whether or not you want to get it. You should be able to understand what my opinion of the game is, but I want to make it entertaining. I don't just want to be like, well, you press square to attack, you press triangle to do a charge attack. You know, the game has a story mode. Like, I don't want to just be that sort of reviewer. I want to add some jokes in. I want to be able to be entertaining. So I always try to find that balance. Sometimes, depending on the video, though, it is hard to make jokes. Like, I do know some of my, some of the PVC mini reviews, because I usually work on a tight schedule for those to get them out before or at launch. Pretty well whenever I'm allowed to upload is when I try to have the videos done. So sometimes it can be difficult to write jokes in that short period of time. So sometimes those reviews come out a little bit more straight and dry than what I would like. Has there been any updates on Samurai Warriors 6? No. They haven't even announced Dynasty Warriors 10 yet. But I feel like that announcement is coming sometime this year. Oh, I love the art style for Samurai Warriors 5. I do think that the outline around characters can be a little thick. It would be nice if, at least on console, if you could select whether you wanted a thin or thick outline, because you can on PC. You can't do that on console. Like, there's some graphical things that I always turn off, even though they would be turned on for like high graphics modes for some PC games. Like, I do not like having a depth of field. If it's very faint, that's not too bad. But like, the depth of field that's in Ryza 3, I am not a fan of that. And the one that's in Dynasty Warriors 8 on PS4, I was so happy when they introduced that you could turn that off. Oh, I feel like I need to go down to that's probably Nobunaga in the bottom right corner. I doubt they'll announce anything for Samurai Warriors 6, but for Dynasty Warriors 10, when is Tokyo Game Show usually around? Because I feel like that's when we might see something. Because Koei does like to announce things during TGS, so we might see something then. I doubt they'll do what they did with Samurai Warriors 5 and announce it during a Nintendo Direct. I know I was a little worried with that last Nintendo Direct that they might announce it, because that Direct was just before I was going to be finished with the Dynasty Warriors 10 video. But luckily that wasn't the case. I was able to get the Dynasty Warriors 10 video out before any announcement. September or so? Okay, I thought it was sometime in the fall. So I have a feeling, like, we're gonna have to wait until then, but we will eventually get some sort of announcement. I haven't yet. I've restarted Samurai Warriors 5 2 times. Because I originally played it on Xbox One, then I bought it on PS5, or PS4, played it on PS5, because I was like, well, I've got the stronger console, and it runs so much better, it looks better than on Xbox One, but then I got it on PC, and it looks even better, so I still need to finish the story on PC. I think I've finished Nobunaga's on PS5. So yeah, I've still got some work to do. I think Xbox One, I still have to max out all of the relationships for, like, Citadel mode. And then that's where I'm going to go through and redo all of the stages, get the objectives, get the S rank, if I didn't already get it. And then I have to do it all over again on PS4. I'm not as big on the Steam achievements, which is nice for my brain, because for some reason my brain only registers Xbox achievements and PlayStation trophies as what I need to get. I couldn't imagine if Nintendo also made achievements or something. I do think that they should. I made a video on why Nintendo should have some sort of trophy system. And I think in that was before the Switch. But I suggested the stickers, because back when they had the Miiverse, you could unlock stickers in games and use them in the Miiverse. But it would be great for them, because, like, stickers seems like something that would be kid-friendly enough for Nintendo to market as their achievement system, while still making sense for Nintendo in general. Or the other option would be trading cards or playing cards. Because, like, Nintendo doesn't have trophies? No! Some of their games have in-game achievements and trophies. But the system itself doesn't have any sort of trophy system or mechanic for you to compare yourself to your friends or whatever. And that's the big thing, is, like, there's an opportunity for them to create that conversation even further. Because, like, the Switch is this massive console. And I feel like adding some sort of trophy or achievement system is all they need to just get more conversation stirred up around them. I feel like Mitsuhide is gonna fucking kick the bucket any time now. His health is non-existent. So I need to kill Nobunaga before he can get to him. There we go. Now I'm much less motivated to get a Switch. I do think, like, the games that are on Switch are worth it. There we go. Yes! God, I was so scared. Dude, so am I. Samurai Warriors 5 is one of those games that, you know, I have my problems with it, but I look forward to going back and playing more. And even though I'm gonna be playing through it and getting all the achievements on Xbox One and PS4, and I'm going to be at least playing through and unlocking all the characters and weapons for PC, I am still looking forward to all of that playtime. Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. Well, you see, the thing is, because they focused on portability, that's what's really getting them, like, it's a double-edged sword. Because so many people are going to get that because they can have one console for both on the go and at home. And you can dock it. You can just be playing it on the go, on the bus, get home, put it in the dock. You are still playing the exact same game right where you left off. It's not like the PS4 and the Vita where you had to upload your save and download it when you got home, that sort of thing. It was seamless with the Switch. But because it's become so popular and it's such a great console to take anywhere you want, the performance is not meeting the same as PlayStation and Xbox. Like, it didn't even compete with the PS4 and the Xbox One, and now we have the PS5 and the Xbox Series. But the Switch is still such a powerhouse that I feel like it's going to have a bit longer of a life. I've never played Samurai Warriors 4 on PS3. Well, not technically. I played the PS3 version of Samurai Warriors 4 on PS5 using the PlayStation Now when I had the PlayStation Plus Premium. God, this is giving me a headache. Oh, that is the stupidest sentence. I played Samurai Warriors 4 on PS3 on my PS5 with the PS Now service because I had PS Plus Premium. God damn it. Oh, I feel like I lost brain cells with that. Well, I would love Nintendo if they were, you know, more content creator friendly. Yeah, I've luckily not had a takedown request or anything, and I've not had a copyright strike from them, because they'll do that. And I remember hearing from another creator, excuse me, who did get a copyright strike. What Nintendo did was, so usually what a company will do if they copyright strike you, if it's a strike, not a claim. So there's two different things. There's a copyright claim where they're like, no, you can keep the video up, but, you know, you're using our copyrighted material, so we want to make the money off of this. And then or like they might share it in the revenue. The other is the copyright strike, where they're like, no, we don't want this content out there because it's infringing on our copyright. So they're like, take it down, and this is a strike against your channel. 3 strikes, your channel is at risk of being terminated. So, what this creator said was, a lot of people will, once they realize that, you know, they want to levy a strike against you, they'll bundle everything that meets the copyright strike in one strike. So they'll bundle several videos in one strike. So they'll be like, oh, well, you know, if it's a band or an artist and you uploaded their whole album, they might take all of the songs and bundle that as one copyright strike, rather than, you know, 5 copyright strikes or 12 copyright strikes, depending on how many songs are on the album. So this content creator said what Nintendo did is this guy had 7 videos that Nintendo wanted to take down. So they bundled 6 as one bundle, and then the 7th as a single strike. And so that's 2 strikes. And it's Nintendo's way of saying, you know, we could just delete your channel if you don't remove these videos. So yeah, Nintendo knows what sort of power they have, and it's unfortunate that they wield it that way. One of these days, I'll pick up Samurai Warriors 4 on PS3. Like, I'll probably import a Japanese copy, because I'm not going to go out of my way to buy a digital version of a game that I already have on a modern console. But, yeah, I'll eventually pick that up, and probably I'll pick up Samurai Warriors 4 too on PC, even though, from what I've heard, the controller mapping is garbage. By the way, what do you think of the character designs in Sengoku Basara compared to Samurai Warriors? Some of them I do enjoy more. Who's a good example? I really like Ieyasu's design a lot. Depending on the game, I would say Nobunaga's is better. Like, Sengoku Basara hasn't really changed their costumes over the periods of time. Like, Nobunaga's has looked the same from Sengoku Basara 1 to 4, but Samurai Warriors has always changed. So, like, I really like the Samurai Warriors 1 design. I also like the Samurai Warriors 5 design a lot. I think Samurai Warriors 4 I also like. I'm not a big fan of 3. 2 I'm kind of indifferent on, because I like the Western style to the armor. But, like, anything where they make his cape more on the purple side than on the red side, that's where I'm like, I don't know about this, because, like, the black and red is iconic. Who else? Oh, I just thought of one. They've left my brain. Oh, Nagamasa. I like him more in Basara. Yukimura, I like in both. Like, his design is really well. Masamune. Masamune is 1,000 times better in Basara. Like, that is iconic. Whenever I think of Masamune, I think of the Basara version. Like, most other characters, I think of their their Samurai Warriors iteration, but Masamune is absolutely the Basara. Alright, Jarrell. Have a good night. I hope I said that name right. But have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Oh, I did. Awesome. I always do my best to pronounce people's names right. I try. Oh, damn you, Nene. God fucking... There we go. Yeah, that's it. That'll teach you to guard. Boom! Alright, Nobu Jiba, have a good night. Favorite Samurai Warriors character has to be Keiji. I remember getting Samurai Warriors 1, and I saw Keiji's character art in a magazine. Like, this was back in the day where we didn't get our gaming news from the internet. We got it from magazines. Like, that's how old it was. I just finished playing a shit ton of Dynasty Warriors 4. I was ready for Samurai Warriors 1. And I saw the costume for Keiji and, like, the character render, and I was like, I'm gonna play as this guy right away. So, when I finally got Samurai Warriors 1, I looked up, how can I play as Keiji? Like, how do I unlock him? And I think I was in the process of unlocking him, and I later got a Game Shark from my parents, and I just used that to unlock all the characters so I could play as Keiji. Like, that was the whole... Like, that was my mission when I first got Samurai Warriors 1. I forget what you needed to do to unlock Keiji. Hey, get back here. There. Stay down. It's not even second. Basara is just dyslexic Virgil. I mean, they did give him a Virgil costume in Sengoku Basara 4. I lost. Great! Fuck. Favorite Samurai Warriors game? I'd probably say... I want to say 2. If I were to rank them, I'd probably say 2, 5, 4, 1, 3. which, like, no, there isn't a bad, there isn't even a mid Samurai Warriors game. This game is the closest to mid, but it's still fun. Like, I wouldn't be... still, I thought that we were on the last stage. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully my horse stayed. I can't remember. Does it save your... Yes, okay. I guess, let's not try to kill all of the foot soldiers this time. Because that's always how I end up losing, is that I focus on killing all the foot soldiers, and my main guide somehow dies. The first one lacked a bit of content. I wouldn't say that, because, like, every character had a really decent amount of stages for their story. You had both historical and hypothetical. Like, there was no extra mode, but there was always something to do in that game. Plus, I actually did really enjoy the mode where you create your character. I think it would have been nice to not have to go through that if you wanted to create a character, but as well, I didn't really want to create a character because the character creator in that game was garbage. Nope. Samurai Warriors 4 was where it was introduced. Stay hydrated, kids. Drink your fucking water. Damn it. Yeah, boy. Just trying to watch the map and make sure where everyone is. Who needs to... Oh, I see what happened now. Oh, you fucker. Okay. Call the horse. Okay. I still want to get my officer kills at least. Like, I won't aim for killing all of the foot soldiers, but I'm going to try to get all of the officers and base captains. We're running a little tight. Hey. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Oh, bitch. It was KG in Sengoku Basara gets the Chris Redfield. Oh, in the anime. I was like, no, KG got the Chris Redfield costume in Sengoku Basara 4. I actually really like that they did that, and that they released a version that has all the costumes, DLC, in one package. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Whee! And let's run down and make sure whoever our boss is not going to die. Ah, it's Mitsuhide. We're good. We're still good. Sengoku Basara 3. Ah. Oh my god. One missed opportunity they've had with DLC costumes for Sengoku Basara 4 was giving Nobunaga his Onimusha costume. That should have been like a no-brainer. Come on, Capcom. Oh, hey. You. No. There. And I'm not going to kill them right away. I'm gonna guess that's Hideyoshi. I want to get my experience. I want to level up. I don't think I have my last charge attack yet, so that would be nice to have for the last battle. No, I don't have it. Oh, there's a... what? I just watched that disappear. Oh, well. Hey. Any particular characters you would have liked to see in Samurai Warriors 5 that were left out? Danmaru is like the go-to one. He absolutely should have been in there. Masayuki Sanada should have been in there. I understand not having Yukimura. He didn't really come into play until after Nobunaga's death, and I think Keiji didn't really make any waves until after Nobunaga's death, so I'm cool with him not being in there, even though he's my favorite character. That's really the only two that I can think of that I'm like, oh, they should have been in there. But on top of that, what they should have done is give every character some sort of age up. Like, whenever they aged up Nobunaga and Mitsuhide, all of the characters should have been aged up slightly. Like, just make Mitsuhide not Mitsuhide, Ieyasu slightly taller. There's characters who get introduced post-time skip that are fine to leave as is. There's people that die pre-time skip, or age up, and they would be fine to leave as is. But all of the characters that are alive when Nobunaga ages up, and same with Mitsuhide, it just feels weird to see them talking to a younger character who should have also been aged up as well. I don't think they'll do a Samurai Warriors 5, 2, or anything like that. I think Samurai Warriors 5 is dead to Koei Tecmo. I think what is more likely to potentially happen is whenever Samurai Warriors 6 happens, if it ever does, that they might continue the story in Samurai Warriors 6 and follow Hideyoshi to Hideyoshi's death, and then maybe cover Sekigahara in that story as well. Like, we've got a bit of Hideyoshi and Ieyasu's story in Samurai Warriors 5. So, like, it almost feels like they were hinting at the potential of doing some sort of sequel, and I don't think that they would do that as a ooh. I'll get rid of that one. Oh, we got another horse. Cool. Let's take a look. I was gonna look at the items that I just got, but I don't think I will, because I'm gonna need my Google Translate, and the last time I did that, it messed with my chat on my phone, so we're not gonna do that, because I want to make sure that I see what's going on in the chat. Oh, excuse me. But we are gonna double check. Yeah, we've got the fastest horse. And that's all I care about. It could be the weakest horse, but the fastest horse. That's all I want. Isn't Koei sick of Japan and China? I am playing Wolong, and it is Dynasty War. So when will they stop with Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, or even Warriors of Orochi? I don't know. There's a lot of rumors going around that Dynasty Warriors 10 is going to be the last Dynasty Warriors. I feel like it'll only stop when the money stops, because Koei is a business, and all businesses are in the business of making money. Like, if a game series doesn't sell well, it's not going to continue unless it's some executive's passion project, essentially. It needs to sell somewhat good in order to get a sequel. And with something like Dynasty Warriors that has, like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Warriors Orochi, that has such a loyal following, they are definitely going to have at least a Dynasty Warriors 10. Whether or not we'll see Samurai Warriors 6, Warriors Orochi 5, I don't know. I think it's really going to depend on the reception of Dynasty Warriors 10. And I was saying it earlier on the stream, too. I think it's really necessary for them to kind of come in and give Warriors a new, fresh, original story. Now, whether that means going with a different setting, a different war, something wholly new and original, like, I'm willing to take anything at this point. I think Warriors as a series and a franchise should not die. It's just too much fun to actually kill it off. But I think that it needs some new life pumped into it. And I think adding another kind of story would breathe that life into it. Would you like to see the same Samurai Warriors 5 character designs in future Samurai Warriors games? I would, personally. I loved the design of Samurai Warriors 5, and I thought that, like, when that got announced, I was like, fuck, this is exactly what Samurai Warriors needed. Was just a new coat of paint, a new style, a new way to tell the story. Whoop. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I do think that both Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, something needs, like, new life needs to be breathed into it. I've actually done a Let's Play of Attack on Titan 2 and Final Battle on this channel. Back when I was doing Let's Plays almost on a daily basis, and I hated it. That's why I stopped doing them, because they took up so much time just to get daily uploads done, and because I was doing daily uploads and I was trying to edit them to be entertaining so they weren't just straight up Let's Plays, it ended up taking so much time away from the videos that I really wanted to be making, like the scripted videos, the reviews, and that sort of stuff. Because that's really what I want to make. Those are the videos I really want to do. And I really should review the Attack on Titan games at some point. And I should probably watch the anime as well. I feel like I'm going to get so much hate just uttering the fact that I haven't watched Attack on Titan. I've watched the first 2 episodes, I think. I don't even think I made it to where it was revealed that Eren can change into a Titan. Like, I have that scene of them, like, showing the other, people that Eren can change into a Titan. I know that scene because it's in the game. So, like, that's the other thing, is I don't remember what I remember from the game specifically versus the anime. How could you? I'm so busy. You think I have time to consume content? I only have time to create. You need to watch it now. Every other friend of mine has said the exact same thing. It'll happen eventually. I don't think we'll ever see another Warriors game try to go open world. Dynasty Warriors 9, I feel like that killed every potential to have an open world Warriors game. And I think it could work. Like, I saw the potential that Dynasty Warriors 9 had, and that's why I gave it the rating that I gave it back in the day. I would absolutely give it a worse rating. And same with Dynasty Warriors 6. I feel like I gave it too high of a rating, even back then. Make sure... Oh. Fucker. I'm gonna kill this guy and then head up. Yeah, like... I'm in the same boat as you, Serendipity. Like... The type of anime and manga that I'm usually into is not that, like, high-action, shonen kind of stuff. I am absolutely in the opposite direction. Like, give me that slice of life, drama, romance, comedy stuff. Like, Horimiya is one of my favorite animes. Rama 1/2. What else is there that's, like, top-notch for me? Beck? Beck is probably my favorite anime of all time. I would recommend watching the anime for Demon Slayer. Like, I loved... it's not, like, the most... How do I word this? It's not like a thought piece. It's not going to really make you think, but the story is really good. The characters are really good. The animation is gorgeous. And I said it in my review of the game that, like, I've watched up to the Mugen Train arc, which is where the game, I believe, ends. I still haven't finished the Hinokami Chronicles, but I'm pretty sure it ends at the Mugen Train, which is where I stopped watching, because that's what was up at the time. But... what was I gonna say? But I did really enjoy the anime, and I said it in my review of the game that I am very tempted to just go out and buy the manga, because the manga is done. If you want to consume everything Demon Slayer, you can read the manga and get it all, and I am tempted to do that.
秀吉は俺たちに教えてくれた。人の意志を飲み食らったからには覚悟を。
Yeah, clones is probably the most unfortunate part about Samurai Warriors 5. Like, I can complain about the Citadel mode not being a good extra mode, but I don't fucking care. The Muso mode is really all I need. That's where the bulk of the content is. That's where the bulk of the quality is, and that's where I would want it to be. What am I supposed to do now? See, X is blocking all of my ways into the other areas down in the south. But yeah, getting back on the topic of clones, I don't mind clones if they feel different enough. And that was, like, when I did the mini review, I felt like all of the characters were different enough that I was fine with it, but after playing more, no. I don't know if there's enough content for Attack on Titan to be a full Muso-mei theme. I also feel like I should actually play through the games. There we go. I failed something, I think. It'll happen one of these days. I just gotta find time. Time is the biggest thing because, like, I spend so much time working on these videos. And, like, usually if I sit down to watch something, I just watch a YouTube video because I can get that done in, like, 15-20 minutes. I don't have to watch several episodes just to get to the end of a plot arc. Oh man, I'm in the same boat as you, Spawn. If we got, like, extra content for Berserk, like, I don't know what we would get, though. But, like, more characters, stories for the other characters, maybe, would be really cool. I haven't played through the DLC stages yet. I should probably do that sometime. Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is, like, semi-open world. Oh. There we go. But yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is semi-open world. Where there's open stages, or open maps that kind of lead to villages, and the villages are separate from the open map, so, like, you walk into the village, and the village is its own map. And then, like, battlefields are their own maps. It's not like you're having those battles, the like, major battles, on the open map. Which is what I thought Dynasty Warriors 9 was going to be like. You know, you would go on the open map, run around, kind of thing, but then you would, go to, like, the Battle of Chibi, and it would be a stage. It wouldn't be actually on the open world. I do need to finish Dragon Quest Heroes 2, though. I finished Dragon Quest Heroes last year. I feel like I completed it while I was dealing with COVID. So I should probably finish Dragon Quest Heroes 2 before I get COVID again and have to finish it then. I think that would be cool. Like, one thing that I will say about Koei is, at least for the Musou games, they don't really add content that is, like, has any amount of substance. Like, it's usually just DLC stages that are there to exist. Nostalgia DLC, which is, like, I'm okay with. I'm always okay with getting past costumes, past stages, and all that stuff. I'm also okay with getting past weapons, as long as it's, like, an older weapon that was from a previous version. Like, if we got Shahudun's old scimitar in Dynasty Warriors 8, that's acceptable. But, like, if they removed something from Dynasty Warriors 7 to Dynasty Warriors 8, and then put it back as DLC, like, getting rid of Zheng He's claws and making them DLC in 9, that's kind of not acceptable. Because, like, you made him a clone when he is, like, an extremely unique character, and has been unique since Dynasty Warriors 3, except for 6, they kind of fucked him over there. What if Koei Tecmo gave us Warriors Orochi Empires? I would like that. I think that would be so much fun, but I feel like they would never do something like that. Ooh, what's that red one? I'll take that as well. And we did it. We finished 2 character stories tonight. I kind of wish they buffed these cutscenes up a little bit. I love that scene where he's just like... Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this live stream. That was fun. I had a good time. And we had some good chats. I still have so much left to do in Samurai Warriors 3, so expect this on more live streams in the future. Don't forget to suggest what you'd like to see on these live streams. You can do that on any community channel, any community post on the YouTube channel, or there is a Discord chat for that, so join the Discord and keep the conversation going. Oh, I am getting so tired. Anyways, everybody, thank you again, and I will see you all in the next stream.
剣士、その軍力で関東に秩序を取り戻すのです。
かけよう。まずは城門を抜く。